Olympic champ is now a bag holder. Noah Lyles on boyfriend duties with girlfriend Janelle Bromfield following Paris Olympics. Noah Lyles has reunited with his girlfriend and fellow track star Junelle Bromfield, engaging in boyfriend duties after his Paris Olympics feats. Lyles won the 100-meter gold and 200-meter bronze, while Bromfield debuted in the 400-meter at the 2024 Games. Lyles and Bromfield first started talking in 2017 and met in person 2 months later. However, after their first in-person meeting, they stopped conversing until the former reached out to the Jamaican in 2022. They took off on a dating journey from there and socially debuted as a couple at the 2022 USATF, United States Track and Field Night of Legends event. The two had already made their Olympic debuts in the 2020 Tokyo Games, where Lyles earned the 200-meter bronze and his now-girlfriend helped Jamaica take the 4x400-meter relay victory. At the 2024 Paris Olympics, both made their second appearances with Lyles scheduled for the 100-meter, 200-meter, and 4x100-meter, and Bromfield for the 400-meter and 4x400-meter relay events. The world champion added the 200-meter bronze to his Olympic haul this year after having won the 100 meters in 4.79 seconds at Stade de France in the host nation's capital. Junelle Bromfield finished 5th in the 4x400-meter mixed relay and missed out on a spot in the 400-meter finals. After their Olympic stints, the couple reunited for shopping and Noah Lyles jumped in to take up boyfriend duties again. Lyles took to his Instagram story to share the ironic duties of an Olympic champion, holding Bromfield's shopping bag, and said, "The Olympic champion is now a bag holder." In response, the Jamaican also shared a story to state that boyfriend duties are a priority. "Boyfriend duties takes priority," she said along with 2 laughing emojis. Before the Olympics, Noah Lyles had the Olympics planned out with his girlfriend, Jamaican Olympian Janelle Bromfield.
We go to the Olympics. I win every race. You win every race. We come back. The most winningest couple. It's like crazy.
It's
the whole movie. They would make a movie based off of our 1 year. See that, right?
I see that, baby.
You can see that, right? You see what you picking up what I'm putting down, right? All right, just making sure.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right, don't drop it.
Notably, after her Paris Olympics qualification, Janelle Bromfield opened up about how Noah Lyles' mother, Keisha Kane Bishop, helped her navigate her transition to Florida, among other things. Noah Lyles and Janelle Bromfield are close with each other's families. Janelle Bromfield recently spoke about how Noah Lyles' mother, Keisha Kane Bishop, helped her train for the Olympics when she was not in a good space after losing members of her family. She said during an on-track interview,
"I want to big up my boyfriend. I want to big up his mom because, you know, when I went to Florida, I wasn't driving and she took me to training and back every day and it was like 40 minutes. So that's a support that I'm extremely grateful for. I want to big up my family. Like my sister took a bus all the way to Kingston to see me. Like last night she couldn't even go back home because there wasn't any bus going to the country. I want to big up my boyfriend. I want to big up his mom because, you know, when I went to Florida, I wasn't driving and she took me to training and back every day and it was like 40 minutes. So that's a support that I'm extremely grateful for.
Further, ahead of the 2024 Games, Lyles discussed how he is treated whenever he visits Jamaica and said, "When you go to Jamaica, you're treated like a freaking rock star."
Coin flip, unless it's the Olympics. When you go to Jamaica, I tell everybody, you're treated like a freaking rock star. Like it's nothing that you're gonna get anywhere else. Like all of a sudden people know who you are and they're giving favors for you and just like, they act like you're freaking Will Smith or something. And I'm like, goodness gracious.
After clinching 100-meter gold in Paris, Noah ran straight to the stands to embrace his #1 fan, Junelle. While their relationship may have sparked some drama due to the fierce USA-Jamaica track rivalry, it's clear that Noah and Junelle's love conquers all. From sliding into DMs to standing on Olympic podiums, Noah Lyles and Janelle Bromfield are the definition of relationship goals. The way they support each other, on and off the track, is truly inspiring. We can't wait to see what the future holds for this power couple. Olympian Noah Lyles may be the fastest man in the world, but with his girlfriend, Jamaican athlete Junelle Bromfield, he took his time. The couple met in 2017 through social media, and after months of talking, they met up in person. However, things didn't go quite as well during their first date, and the two decided to stay friends rather than pursue anything more. "Whenever I get in a relationship, I'm very serious," Lyles explained during an interview on the Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast. After that failed first date, the pair remained in touch. In 2022, Lyles decided to give romance another shot and asked her out again. Since then, they've become inseparable. "We're going to grow old together, and it's going to be forever," he remarked on the Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast. As of now, they're not only living together in Florida, but they also trained for the Olympics with one another. Although they keep things professional on the track, they have plenty of public displays of affection on social media. In April 2024, Bromfield even shared the latest romantic gesture from Lyles, a car. She posted a video of Lyles unveiling a brand new Hyundai Genesis on Instagram with the caption, "First car. Paperwork took so long my excitement ran out. Thank you, baby." So who is Noah Lyles' girlfriend? Here's everything to know about Junelle Bromfield and her relationship with the World Championship winner. Bromfield was born on February 8, 1998 in Black River, Jamaica. Lyles has traveled with Bromfield to her hometown many times and has embraced her culture wholeheartedly. During a 2024 press conference, he wore a Jamaican-inspired Adidas kit, a fashion statement he credited to his girlfriend. He also expressed his own love of the country, telling reporters, "When you go to Jamaica, you're treated like a freaking rock star." Janelle Bromfield of Team Jamaica competes during the women's 400 meter round 1 heats on day 6 of the Birmingham 2022 Commonwealth Games at Alexander Stadium on August 3, 2022 in Birmingham, England. David Ramos, Getty. Like Lyles, Bromfield is an Olympic-level track and field athlete with plenty of awards to her name. She's also a sprinter, while Lyles primarily competes in the 100 and 200 meters. Bromfield specializes in the 400, and during the 2020 Summer Olympics, she even won a bronze medal, just like her beau. The couple will also have a chance to compete alongside each other at the 2024 Summer Games in Paris. Lyles will be competing in the men's 100 miles and 200 miles, while Bromfield will be representing Jamaica in the women's 400 meter relay and the women's 400 meters. After Bromfield secured her spot on the Olympic team, Lyles was quick to congratulate her on X, formerly known as Twitter, writing, "That's what I'm talking about. Junelle Bromfield is going to the Olympics in the 400 miles." Track's biggest power couple is going on 2 years together. The pair, who started dating in summer of 2022, went Instagram official a few months later in December. Bromfield accompanied Lyles to the USATF Night of Legends celebration, where he took home the Male Athlete of the Year award. The next day, both shared images of their red carpet date night on social media. In August 2023, Bromfield marked their first anniversary with a sweet message on Instagram. "Cheers to 7 years of friendship, 6 months of dating, 1 year of being your partner, and to forever loving you," she captioned the post. Prior to their 2022 romance, the two were friends for several years. During a joint interview on the Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast, the couple spoke candidly about their relationship, saying Bromfield initially reached out to Lyles via social media. "I slid in the DMs," she admitted, laughing. "In 2017, she slides in my DMs and we started chit-chatting a little," Lyles then shared, adding that at first, he was very defensive and had his guard up. He went on to describe how their relationship unfolded over the next few months as they spoke more often and even played iPhone games together. The following year, they finally met up in person, but surprisingly, he said, they just didn't click on that first date. "It didn't click at all," Bromfield added with a laugh. "It was like, no, let's just be friends." They maintained a friendship and a flirtation for several years, and they didn't talk much while in other relationships. Eventually, in 2022, they reconnected when Lyles reached out to ask Bromfield if she wanted to get together and give it another shot. For their second date, nearly 5 years after they first met, the pair went out for sushi, where Lyles taught her how to use chopsticks. Lyles has been extremely open about his own mental health, sharing his use of antidepressants in 2020 and the impact it had on his training. "Just because I'm struggling doesn't mean that I'm going to quit," the athlete told People. "I'm a human being. I'm not a superhero. I have feelings. I have emotions."
I'm a fighter. That's how I made it this far. In fact, just because I'm struggling doesn't mean that I'm gonna quit. I'm very adamant that I don't believe in really giving up or failing is not succeeding. It's when you have completely stopped and give it up and not giving your. Me and my brother have basically, he's about a year and 4 days younger than me. So there's not a day that I don't remember him being there. So we've been together forever. And we went on this journey of making the Olympic team together. We were planning to go and make it in 2016. I got fourth. Unfortunately, he got injured in that year. And then we came into 2021, and he only made it to the semifinals, and I was able to make the team this time. But especially with not being able to have family at the Olympics, it's been very hard. I was just on the phone with my mom as I was rushing to get ready to come over here, and she has at least called me like 3 times a day, which is only one more than she normally calls me. But the fact that I'm in a 13-hour time difference means that she's calling me more in less time. And I'm just like, you must really miss me for somebody who keeps calling me. And she's like, I do miss you. And I'm just like, Mom, we've been apart for like months before. We did go through COVID. It's like, yeah, but you didn't win a medal from that time. And I was just like, yeah, that's true. So I know that, I miss sharing moments with them, especially right now, which is probably one of the bigger moments of my life. And I know they miss me too. So it's definitely something that you want to share a moment like this, have somebody to attach to, and be like, we did this, we've been through the journey together. And, it sucks that they're not here. It definitely is a moment where a lot of people can look back and say, oh, these athletes actually have feelings. Because I've been very vocal of, I'm a human being. I'm not a superhero. I'm not, a mutant. I have feelings. I have emotions. Just because I go out there and run fast doesn't mean that I don't come home and hurt and, get tired and want to go have fun, stuff like that. A lot of people will see athletes as put them on this humongous pedestal because they think just because it's something that they can't do that it's something that nobody can do, and that's not the truth. In all actuality, we all have gifts and abilities, and it's just we found our ability and we honed and really worked at it. But anybody can do that. Finding your gift and honing it and putting all into it, you can do that. And of course, sometimes some gifts are praised more than others, but that doesn't mean it's less important.
His advocacy has had a major impact on his fans, as well as his girlfriend. "I started therapy about 2 years ago because my boyfriend is big on therapy and felt I needed it," Bromfield said in an interview with The Inside Lane. "It's been really helpful because I've been dealing with survivor's guilt, which was weighing on me. Now, I feel like I can live my life fully and enjoy every moment because life is short."
Janelle, I saw what that meant to you, but I need you to tell us what that meant to you. Oh, gosh.
Oh, my. Honestly, it means a lot because it feels as if a burden has lifted off my shoulder. Like for the past couple of years, it's been very hard mentally because I have a lot of loss in my family, and I'm just recovering and, running track with love again that I know I have for the sports because I've been doing it since I've been 8 years old. It's brought me so far, and I'm just grateful to be here.
What's the one thing you're proud of yourself for executing in that race?
Oh God. In that race, I'm just proud that I ran my own race because I could have gone with the whole field, but I decided to, you know what? I'm going to sit back and just wait for that 100-meter kick, and that is where I know I trusted myself because I'm from an 800 and 1500 background, so I'm like, if all those girls can finish strong, I can finish stronger.
You've been experiencing a lot of loss in your family and you've been able to come out on the track and give us your all. That's incredible. I really hope that you're proud of yourself for that bit alone, because that's not easy.
Yeah.
That's not easy. What have you been doing in terms of self-care, in terms of looking after yourself and showing yourself love?
Okay, so I started therapy like 2 years ago because my boyfriend is big on therapy and he felt as if I needed it too. And it honestly has helped a lot because I feel as if I've been suffering with survivor's guilt and it was basically laying on my shoulders. So now I'm like, I gotta live my life and just enjoy every moment of it because life is short. Oh, I want to big up my family. Like my sister took a bus all the way to Kingston to see me. Like last night she couldn't even go back home because there wasn't any bus going to the country. I want to big up my boyfriend. I want to big up his mom because, when I went to Florida I wasn't driving and she took me to training and back every day and it was like 40 minutes. So that's a support that I'm extremely grateful for.
Along with his influence on mental health care, Bromfield told the Inside Lane that her relationship with Lyles gave her a stronger support system. In particular, she opened up about her close bond with his family, specifically his mom, Keisha Kane. I want to give a big shout out to my boyfriend and his mom because when I went to Florida, I wasn't driving, and she took me to training and back every day, which was like 40 minutes, she said. That's a support that I'm extremely grateful for. At some point after the pair started dating, Bromfield moved to Florida to join a track and field training group. Instead of cohabiting with Lyles, though, she initially lived with his mom, she explained on the Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast. His mom was like, "You can't live by yourself, you've got to come and live with us." So I lived there, and she took me to practice every single morning and picked me up, she said. She now lives with me, Lyles added. My sister, my mom, my pops, they were heartbroken. Although the two Olympic sprinters are in the same training group now, they keep their romantic life and their running life separate. Even before we started dating, we had a very good balance, Lyles told Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast. We'd show up to quite a few track meets that we were both at, and we weren't dating at the time. But nobody would know that we knew each other, he said. We had our own mindset and our own headspace. Their relationship may have changed, but that boundary has remained the same. She won't even let me call her baby at practice, he said. Off the track, they unwind in a playful way. We love to dance and we love to dance together, Lyles said. That's one of our main hobbies. He's even shared some of their dance moves on social media. During an interview on the Inside Track podcast, Lyles spoke about his strong relationship with Bromfield. It has taught me a lot of patience, and I believe this is my best relationship ever, he said. The athlete went on to say that they prioritize good communication as a couple, particularly since they have different needs. He explained that while he prefers to talk about conflicts right away, Bromfield typically needs some time and space to clear her head. Although they've learned to adapt to one another, they also accept one another for exactly who they are. When we became friends, I told him that I liked him because of his brutal honesty, Bromfield said on the Fast Lane Lifestyle podcast. That's what drew me to him. As for Lyles, being understood and accepted for his blunt honesty was what sealed the deal. Hearing stuff like that, I was like, oh my gosh, I need this woman in my life, he said. I already liked you, but that's a solidified answer of like, okay, we're going to grow old together, and it's going to be forever, and it's going to be constant, he shared. Hearing things like that is like, yeah, I'd want a woman like that to raise my kids.